I was very slow on that Junken. Okay, you beat me. All right.
Welcome back to Tokyo Fresh. I'm your host, Jordan Green. We just jank in the
Where everything is decided in this country by rock, paper, scissors.
Dude, I love deciding things via janken. Have you seen when kids do it?
Yeah.
And it's like the most dramatic thing they've ever done their entire lives.
Yeah, they just like shout and shit. And it's like, dude. But I don't know. Rock, scissors, paper like transcends fucking age brackets. Because like.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see like dudes who are like 45 be like, oh, who needs to jank in for the thing? And it's just like, I guess it's fair, kind of, sure, maybe.
I saw old people jankening in a Jonathan to decide who gets the last of the wine, and I was like, this is some Christ-like shit, bro. This is sick. Imagine that they're at the last dinner jankening who gets the last bit of Jesus' flesh and shit, dude. Hell yeah, it was so sick.
How old is rock paper scissors? That game has to be ancient, right?
Do you know this? Remember when we were kids, everyone wrote that weird S that everyone did.
Oh, the cool S.
The cool S.
Yeah.
That's been going on since like Victorian times.
Cool S has been.
Yeah.
The cool S is like actually like Sumerian writing.
Dude,
it's been around forever.
They found that shit in like ancient textbooks. I guarantee Jenkin's the same.
On a cave wall.
Yeah,
somewhere.
dude, 100%.
I mean, when you think about it,
yeah,
rock, scissors, paper has at least existed as long as paper, right?
Yeah.
Or
maybe,
what came first?
What,
paper or scissors? I would assume scissors came first.
Yeah,
you would use scissors to like shear sheep or something.
Leather crafting and such, and shearing other things. Yeah.
Okay,
scissors first. I think they invented paper, and someone was like, "Man, great if this paper was in smaller." Wait a minute, fucking Zanzibar, hand me the sheep shearers. I got an idea. I got a crazy idea. Fucking genius.
Weird. Okay, in the context of the game Rock, Paper, Scissors, paper would logically be considered to have come first as the base for the other two elements, rock and scissors.
So you're paying paper? What the fuck you talking about?
What?
Like in rock, paper, scissors?
So, hang on. Okay, their explanation is, as it is the base for the other two elements, rock and scissors, right?
Yeah.
Rock is broken by scissors, and scissors are used to cut paper.
Indeed.
So paper is fundamental to the game.
Yeah,
The game itself, however, has ancient origins in roots in China and Japan. Okay, well, there you go. That makes sense.
That does. It's probably like olden days rock, paper, scissors, probably like, I don't know, bamboo, samurai sword, some third option, or like whatever. Like, definitely.
The earliest origin of the game we know as rock, paper, scissors was in Ming Dynasty author named Zhe Zhaozhe.
Sick name.
His book Wazazu.
Sick name.
From the early 1600s, however, he himself stated that the game originated even earlier in the Han Dynasty, 1400 years earlier.
See?
In China, it is called Shuxiling, even so, I found very little information on this version. The game was then imported to Japan, where it became part of what is called Sansu Kumiken.
Told you.
Okay, sure.
See?
So, there you go.
Honestly,
everything starts in China.
Kind of classic Japan, studying their kanji, then studying their games, being like,
yeah,
nah, dude.
I mean, what else? Noodles, clothes, writing.
Oh, fuck, yeah, writings, noodles, clothes, parts of it, religion.
Yep.
Fuck me, dude. I was reading something about like a lot of Japanese like Shintoism and religion and stuff, like this video I was doing, and I was like, damn, so much of this is just stolen from China.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
How did the Chinese feel about this? Why is no one asking how they feel?
I don't know if you should ask anyone from China about how they feel about Japan. That might be a little bit of a sore subject.
Good point. Didn't think about that. Yeah, good point.
How do you feel about Japanese theft? And they go, when?
Which one? Which theft do you want to discuss? Hold on. I have a leisure.
We're talking modern day theft or ancient theft?
We're talking personal theft or country as a whole? Because I got some personal stories.
Exactly.
When I get my hands on old man Tanaka, he's going to fucking give me back my wife, let me tell you.
Exactly.
Do you know what got me? Holy shit. I don't know if I told the story enough. I was in the British Museum last time before I was back in the UK. And I was going around their Japan exhibition that they have.
Yeah.
I'm looking around, I'm like, wow, Japanese art. I can really feel the wa in the room. Ooh, is that a bowl of rice? Very good, very good. And then there was, as clear as day, just a picture of Chinese mountains with Chinese writing on the art. And I'm like, this is a Chinese picture. You know those ancient, like China, the straight line Chinese mountain things they have?
Yeah, like just like, you know, the thing that Dragon Ball copied where it's just like, it's like, what do they call it? A cloud forest.
Yeah. One more thing stolen from China. God damn. But that was in like the Japan exhibition. I'm looking, I'm like, this is not only clearly Chinese, it is, the writing on this is also Chinese. Who is curating this museum? Because I think what the British Museum does famously is they steal a bunch of shit, then they throw it in a room and they go, yeah, looks Japanese enough for me. Fuck it. Put a suit of armor in the middle.
I mean, I have to imagine it's probably from like Heian period Japan, but like at that point you're basically like China version 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think in those situations where you're like, okay, this was made by technically a Japanese artist, but the entire thing is Chinese. I'm like, bro, that's either going away in a deep, dark cellar or it's going in the Chinese exhibition, dude. Like, this was made by a Japanese man, fucking ancient hobo Tanaka, but, you know, the entire thing is basically stolen from China. So, we'll get back to China.
I mean, like, that's just ancient places in Asia. It's just everything comes from China.
God, I love China. Thanks, China. We appreciate you. The Americans might not, but we do. How's your week, dude? How has your week been, my dude?
It's just work. There's not much
it?
to say. Yeah. There's not much this week.
Last 2 weeks, I should say, but yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, we haven't died yet today, so that's a.
I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
Keyword being yet.
Yes. So for those that don't know, apparently, if you're listening to this, we're probably still alive. And if you're listening to this live,
if you're listening to this on the 6th and we're dead, how did I upload this?
Man, fuck. Honestly, well done, dude. Scheduled upload.
Yeah, you know.
There was
from the future.
What was the person's name who made the theory about the earthquake thingy? What's her name again?
I thought you were just gonna say theory, and I'm like,
no, not
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I'll brace the story. So basically, apparently Japan's gonna have a mega quake today, and we're all gonna die, and that's the entire story, basically. No, it's not.
Yeah. So
go on.
It's a prediction that was made by not like a lady, but they're
go on. Trying to get cancelled.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get cancelled. So the prophet in question is called Ryo Tatsuki.
There we go.
Often referred to as Japan's Baba Vanga. You mean Baba Yaga? Whatever.
Baba Yaga,
I don't know.
probably.
I don't know.
Don't call them that, because that gives some kind of authenticity to their predictions, and they have none. Famously have none. But go on.
Yeah. So Tatsuki became famous mostly because she wrote a 1999 manga. So in 1999, this prediction was made in 1999.
Good year.
The manga is called The Future I Saw, Watashi ga Mita Mirai. And they reference a great disaster in March of 2011, right? Like, okay. And then March 2011, giant tsunami happens, right? So, weird coincidence. Maybe they're, whatever. Only that, it's kind of weird because they revised the manga.
See?
And in the revised manga, they put July 5th, 2025, which is today. And they said, somewhere in between the waters between Japan and the Philippines, there's going to be a big old earthquake, tidal wave, whatever, right?
Cool.
And the funny thing is, like, people just kind of, like, run with this. They're like, oh, well, she predicted the thing in March in 2011. Weird, like, that's kind of crazy. And then they changed it, and apparently, from my understanding, is she didn't actually make that prediction.
Nope.
Because it was a editorial change later on when they reprinted the manga.
Yep.
So people are like, oh my god, she's doing it again. And she's like, no, I didn't make that prediction. And also the first time, I just picked a time, and it just happened to be in March of 2011. Weird. I kind of just made the manga to make sure people were aware of, like, national disaster preparedness.
Yeah. And that's it.
So I'm not a psychic. Like, and she has come out and said, like,
she's not a psychic, yeah.
I'm not a psychic.
She's like, listen, buy my book, buy my manga.
Yeah, please buy.
Please buy the manga. Be prepared for any natural disaster. but also, I'm not a psychic. Fucking chill.
But I think the funniest thing is this is like a very like Dune-esque like prediction where it's like, oh, of course the Messiah would be so humble as not to say that their prediction is correct.
Oh, look how wonderful our Messiah is. I'm gonna buy 10 more copies of her book.
Right? Like it is exactly that type of
fuck's
situation
sake,
where there's like, Lisan Al Gaib said
Oh,
that it was gonna.
the spice must flow, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly, right. So people kind of just like are dumb.
Yeah.
So, well, not kind of, they are.
They're very dumb.
But they ran with, because I don't know why people just want this. Like, people, why do people want this to be real? Nobody should want this to be real.
Do you know what the funniest shit I saw was? So I didn't know. I knew about the whole like the old prediction from March 2011, basically. Basically being like, oh hey, like fucking disaster may or may not happen. And I looked into it and I was like, that's kind of weird. And then after you look into it, you realize, oh, this isn't a prediction at all. This is like an editor note in an old manga she wrote, and she's openly come out and said I was like, why are we latching onto this? So like, I'm on TikTok like doing some like research for work and stuff.
Yeah.
And this thing comes up and it's like, did you know that Japan is gonna have a mega earthquake in July 5th? And I'm like, what? Who's predicting this? What's going on?
Right, yeah.
And you dive into it and it's like, yeah, fucking Baba Yaga predicted this earthquake, yada yada yada. And I'm like, wait, has this reached the Western shores? And it had. It had reached the idiot West. And by the idiot West, I don't mean the West are full of idiots. I mean the idiots who live in the West.
So China.
You'd wish.
No, a lot of people in China
to be fair, no way,
and
yes.
Hong Kong have canceled their flights and
Those
plans
as well.
to visit Japan because what is with people in Asia that are just like hyper superstitious about shit? I'm just like, I don't.
We should write a book, and in said book we should predict that like
just literally anything.
and literally and just have you like big old book of predictions 2029 onwards or whatever, and just stop predicting shit. Just be like, oh, on this date great fortune will come to those with no hair, and just see who's like out there shaving their heads and shit. Just like, oh, fucking March 2020 fucking 2032 big earthquake will happen in the world.
In May of 2029, you'll come across a man named David, and you should give him all your life savings.
Yeah,
and your life will greatly increase in
value.
Fortune and
100%.
prosperity.
100%.
So if it doesn't come to pass, it's like, okay, well, it didn't happen. But if you meet me, then hey, fuck yeah, another David. They're getting a lot of money.
That. Dude, fucking December 25th, whatever year I'm thinking
make
of.
that a specific day.
Great presents must be sent to man with afro. Anyone called Jordan at this address. Anyone
on this time, yeah.
Especially with, I'll be there like, oh my god, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I read this book and it said that. I'm like, wow, I've never seen this book in my life. Presents for me that my house is stacked to the gills of presents behind me. I was like, this just keeps happening every year. It's weird.
Yeah.
New fucking edit version 2. Instead of presents, you will give money, because my house is very full of material goods.
Yes.
Shit. But yeah. On TikTok, there are a lot of comments, people being like holy shit. So I saw a bunch of pray for Japan comments. I found that really funny. I was like,
nothing's happened.
We're just vibing. Like, chill. I think the funniest comments I did see was anyone going like, oh no, woe is me. I had plans to go to Japan around that time. I saw at least 3 comments where I was like, this comment is probably trolling. And then in reading like the replies, you're like, oh, this person's kind of serious.
They're gonna wacko jacko.
Mm-hmm. Someone was like, oh, I'm canceling my trip and I'm rebooking for 2027, I think they said.
And then there'll be a prediction. Actually, on the week of May 5th, there'll be a thing in 2027. Yes,
we should start doing this. We should start like. Oh wait! Oh my god! Wait! Inspiration has struck, David. Okay, hold on. Hear me out.
Start making predictions.
No, wait. Hear me out. We got to plan this really accordingly. Here's what we do. We find the holidays in Japan that are awful. Just the busiest times of the year for everyone. I'm talking Christmas, New Year's. I'm talking summers that were like peak summertime. Any August, summer, like springtime holiday. Any big country that influx in Japan at a certain time, like Chinese New Year, American Christmas, American New Year's. We make a book and we just go like, oh my god, between these school holidays,
right? Yeah.
Oh my god, between these American school holidays, Japan is gonna have big disaster.
Fuji's gonna explode. Everyone's gonna be covered in ash. It'll be terrible.
Remember when Fuji exploded previously in the book? Well, it's doing it again, and this time it's on Hanukkah. Bro, it can't come to Japan.
7 days of straight explosions. One for each.
One volcano will erupt every day of Hanukkah until all beautiful.
All 7 candles are lit.
Oh god, what a holiday! What a fucking holiday! I think we should actually like
the 7 explosions of Mount Fuji represent the 7 candles on the menorah.
Oh
know?
yeah, no, everyone knows that. Or of course,
Duh.
the 7 gods of luck. I mean, come on, guys. Fucking, what are you, a bigot? Fucking, learn your history, dickhead. Idiots. But I think a book like that would surprisingly probably actually lessen the amount of tourists coming to Japan.
Probably.
So even now, there's meant to be an influx of tourists coming in. There's actually comments from like not real estate, like travel companies, tour guide companies.
Yeah.
Being like
everyone's canceling.
yeah,
Which
literally
is weird.
literally being like, we're meant to have like an influx of like Hong Kong tourists and no one's here. Like, I think there was one really interesting comment I read where it was like, between the beginning and end of July, they were meant to have like 20 bookings for like a Hong Kong group, and they're down to like 3.
Yep. Yeah,
And I was like
an insane drop.
Yeah, I was like, it's people actually following this advice. Holy shit! So I think we do it. We still have pen name or something.
Yeah.
We just start making predictions.
Wacky predictions.
Like, I'm like, oh man, I want to go climb Mount Fuji, but it's looking
Yeah.
pretty busy. Fucking prediction 204.
On Tuesday at this time to this time, Mount Fuji will be exploding, so please don't go.
Man, I'm craving sushi next week. Fucking on these dates, you will get great food poisoning from
I said
salmon.
sushi on this store at this corner.
It's gonna have a great eruption of diarrhea.
The
dude.
belt will break down and you just can't get any
dude.
sushi. Fuck.
The sushi will kaiten in reverse. You know what that is? It's a bad omen.
You have to give it to the kitchen.
You've got to give it to the kitchen, dude. I'm in the kitchen, plate in hand, chops is really fucking going hells, dude. Just going insane. Dude.
People are asking you about, we talked about it 2 weeks ago, and I remembered, and I was going to bring it up.
Go on.
The cock story.
Oh my god, no. It's such a bad story. Okay, fuck. Okay, lock in.
Do we need to lock? I was going to say, do we need to lock in?
You do. Fuck me. I've
Okay.
actually gotten... I had to get double approval to tell the story.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sick. Can
It's
you give
so
me
good.
like the genre of the story?
Children.
Oh.
You're fucked. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. We'll see where this goes.
You don't like this.
I don't have a button like Ethan Klein where I can just press.
Oh,
and
no.
turn off the
It's
stream.
nothing that bad, but it's still fucked up. I'm going to tell this story how I told this story. And I'm going to tell it in a way that will make sense in the podcast. But my fucking God, these are true events. Nothing has been sensationalized or taken out of context. Also, very fucked up. So,
All right.
here's how I read the story. Set the stage. We are in junior high school. So, 中学校.
You yourself
No.
were in junior high school? You're in a junior high school.
I'm not part of this story, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling it like I'm part of the story because that's
Okay,
how it was
I
told
see.
to me. So,
So you're in a junior high school in Japan.
we're in junior high school in Japan in a 中学校, okay?
Okay, yeah. Mhm.
Walk into the 中学校. It's right after like Shuyoko with the big like school trip of the year or whatever.
Yeah. The end of school trip, like
And-
you graduated and
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
They walk into the staff office and it is fucking tense. The atmosphere in the staff office is like fucking razor's edge. People are like PD as fuck. It's insane. They go over to the teacher and there's these kids sitting down writing apology letters. And everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? We don't know who they're writing these letters to. But we're like,
Okay, there's students who are writing
these are
letters.
students.
Okay.
There are students, Chuichi, so Chuichi Nensei,
Okay.
writing these apology letters.
First year students.
First year
They
students.
must be like young then, like
Young, yeah.
10?
I don't know.
Not even.
I don't know Chugakwa, but yeah. They're like writing these apology letters basically being like, hey, fucking sorry for the whatever this, okay? So teacher walks up, teacher's like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why is it so tense in here? Why are these kids writing apology letters? Like this is crazy. Teacher jumps in. Teacher's like, let me tell you the story. What the fuck happened over the last week while you weren't here? We went to Kyoto for the Shugoku Yoko for the graduation trip.
Mm-hmm.
And during this trip, there's a teacher. She's a new teacher. She's just graduated. This is an all boys school. My bad.
Okay, all right.
Very important part of the story. Forgive me. This is an all boys school. So got a young new teacher come in. A girl freshly graduated from school.
Teacher school.
Yep. She's walking around doing the room checks. For those that don't know, little information to premise. When you have like a kind of traditional Japanese school trip, you're put in these big fucking tatami rooms. In these big rooms, it's like 5 ichinensei, so 5 first year kids to 1 second year kid. Mm-hmm. The second year kid acts as like a leader, acts as like, you know, the
He's senpai, man.
He's senpai. He's cracking the whip, sending the kids to bed at appropriate times, making sure everyone is doing what they need to be doing when they need to be doing it, basically.
Right. Okay.
So The young teachers walking around, doing the rounds, opening doors, making people in the beds. At least futons are set up. No one's doing any mischief,
Okay.
We're doing the rounds. She opens the door to the room where these kids are writing letters. It's their room. So she opens the room, and the kids are lined up. And the Chu Ninensei has his pants dropped. And the way that it was explained was, they were lining up, and the Japanese teacher goes, "Hey, Nandake, how do you say this? They were sucking his cock." So it gets worse. Lock in. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Okay.
So the person
I love people say that English is a very straightforward
It's a beautiful language.
That's a little bit
So fuck me. So the young Japanese who opened this door sees this, freaks out. She's like 21, 20. She's just graduated. She freaks out. She's like, what the fuck is going on here, basically? These kids, Chu Ichi Chu Nen, panic.
Yep.
And because they're fucking panicking, they're not lying. They're just like saying what happened. And according to these kids, the Chu Ninensei was bragging about the fact that he had erectile dysfunction. And no matter what happens, he never gets hard. His dick is just soft forever. And he's bragging about it to this room full of boys. These two Ichi decide independently. They decide by themselves. All right. He says ED, yeah? Dysfunction, you say? Let's get him hard. And they decided on their own that the best way to try and make this man hard was to take turns sucking him off to try to get him hard. I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on. So obviously, teacher fucking we were having this conversation like when I was originally told the story, and I was like, what is the logistics of them just like lining up to suck? I don't know. But I'm like, did they have like a whiteboard and they're making like American football style plays of how to effectively suck this man's cock to get him off? Like, what the fuck is going on? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's the teacher's freaking out. Teacher's like, what the fuck? Screams at these boys, like, what are you doing? They explain the story. They were like, erectile dysfunction. We're trying to see who can make him hard. The teacher's like, this doesn't help. This explanation isn't any better. What the fuck are you talking about? The Chu Ni gets sent home. They're in Kyoto currently. He gets sent back to Tokyo. Yeah. They're like, no, you're done. And then all these kids, then the following day they come back to to Tokyo. Then they have to write apology letters. Who are they writing?
To who?
Thank you. Who are they writing these letters to? And what do these letters say? I will not suck Tanaka-san's cock in Kyoto ever again. Like, what the fuck is going on? So apparently, everyone's scared because they're like, what the fuck is going on in our all boys school? Why did the Chu-Ni think this is a good idea? What the fuck are the Chu-Ichi doing? Why was the whole group involved? Is this new teacher who we've just hired at this stage 3 months ago going to quit?
Or sue us or like...
Yeah. What the actual... Fuck.
That is like a teacher's fucking worst nightmare.
Oh, dude,
like
yeah.
You can't
unsee that.
Not even that you can't unsee it, but it's like, regardless of what happens from this moment on, things are absolutely like I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen to me, to them, to my job. Like I have because
what the fuck
now? Like it regardless of what happens, right? It's like now it's me in a room, with children with the
pants down.
Yeah, it's like what the yeah, like that's dude. No,
so fucked up. I was talking to boys that I know went to all boys schools, and I was telling them this story, and I was like, hey, is this like normal? Are boys in all boys schools just doing this like level of fuckery? The answer's not what I wanted to hear, because the answer is yes. Apparently,
what the fuck?
My brother in Christ, apparently in all boys schools, this is like fucking casual activity. The gayer, the straighter. This is casual all boys school nonsense. I'm sorry, I'm hearing. I've heard from enough boys as well that I'm like, yeah, case closed. You guys are fucked up. You guys are really messed up. For those
There is
David's face is
there is no world
none
in which that would have ever even been considered
right?
by me and any of my friends.
Right?
Zero. Like -%. We would actively be like, no, that shit is fucking wild and will never, ever, ever happen.
What I don't get is like, in this room where this took place, why the fuck did every boy be like, yeah, good idea? Oh yeah, dude, fucking yeah, class. What a grand idea.
Man, that is like,
how messed up is that?
that's fucking insane.
Right?
Because like, man, okay, now I'm thinking of it from like the school's perspective.
Oh,
They're like,
bro,
we're done.
fuck.
Like the school's
Yeah, we're
fucking
done.
done.
We're cooked. Oh, apparently very, very rich school. So cooked, but not as cooked as you'd want them to be, I would say. But like, no matter what angle you look at the story from, it's completely fucked up. From the kids' angle, I'm like, this is fucked up. From that one teacher who checked the room, fucked. Like, what the?
Because now they're involved, unfortunately.
Because that the school's angle, what the fuck do we do? Because they had the kids in the class in the staff room writing like apology letters or something. But to me, I'm like, this just feels like you don't know what to do. Like,
And what do you do?
and what do you? I don't know, dude. But like something. If I'm a principal of a school and I'm like, hey kids, have a good time. You shock Yoko to fucking Kyoto, and then I get a call at, I assume like 10, 11 p.m. just be like, oh man, fucking Kojo sensei. I'm like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these kids, I'm like, yeah. What's they're being rascals. They fucking rustling jimmies. They what?
They're rustling something.
Hey, listen, sir. You might want to fucking.
Or maybe they weren't, given the situation.
Yeah.
Nothing was getting.
I don't think anyone was getting rustling. I think that was the problem. I think they were trying to actively solve that problem. Yeah. You get a call in this base like, yeah, these kids were like lining up sucking cock. I'm like, I'm sorry, what the fuck was happening? I'm like, hold on, what? A teacher, an adult? What happened? Like, you'd want to know. Then in hearing the details, I think I'll just freeze. I'd be like, I don't know what to do next. I guess call the parents, but then what next? What's after?
I mean, it's like, at that point, what are your options? Like,
listen, I'm
expel all the students? I mean,
I
that would
mean,
be the quickest way to solve the issue.
That's-
Kind of.
that's
I
a
guess
very-
it's not really solving the issue.
No,
But
that feels like a very Japanese out of sight, out of mind way to solve the issue.
yes. Yeah. Well, and that's why I think that was probably what happened.
I assume the Ninensei got fucking expelled. I don't know.
I
but
would fucking hope so. Or like,
I'm waiting for updates. I'm very curious about what happened.
you don't know how it ends?
No,
Or you just,
that's the last update I was given. That's why I was gonna wait a couple more weeks. But that's the last update I was given. So from what I know currently,
wait, is this like a recent story?
this is like a month and a half ago.
What the
This
fuck?
just happened.
Oh,
Like this
no.
is so.
Am I gonna see this on the nightly news?
honestly maybe
probably
it's
not.
pretty fucked. Nah, I don't think
Nah,
so.
probably not. The school will move heaven and earth to
Oh.
make sure none of that shit gets out.
I assume that's why the kids were in a room by themselves writing. Well, with the other teachers, don't leave these kids by themselves anymore. Like writing apology letters or whatever. But I'm waiting to see what the school's next move is, because the last thing I heard about it was everyone panicking, no one knows what the fuck to do. So for the time being, every teacher's keeping like stern faces, being like, we're not happy, but we don't know how exactly to punish you for this.
Yeah.
Right? In school suspension maybe makes sense.
I mean, like, here's what I would do.
go on. You're an educator.
Yeah,
Go on.
barely, but yes.
Betty's
I mean, if
hilarious.
I'm the principal, I'm expelling the students,
Oh yeah.
and
Permanently?
yeah,
Nice.
because like, how can you keep those kind of students on at your school and have any kind of like rep?
Sense of normalcy as well, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
you can't go to fucking Wadawa Chugaku. They fucking suck each other off in Kyoto, dude.
yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, yeah, like, so there's that. Like, if it was like, oh, they're having like fucking Fight Club or something in the
Oh,
thing,
sick,
then
yeah.
it's like, okay, whatever.
Alright,
suspend
fair
them,
enough.
I don't care.
Boys
But,
will
like,
be boys.
this is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is like so far beyond the pale that you're just like, there has to be a message sent. And then I would be like concerned about the teacher. Be like, do we need to like just pay you out and like transfer you to a different school? Like, because
this. Fucking this. So I saw the comment. Someone just said, "I really regret reminding you." I'm sorry, no, dude. Yeah, fuck.
I didn't think. I thought this was gonna be a funny haha story.
No, it starts funny, haha. Because even when I first heard the story, I was like, "That's fucking hilarious," and I was dying. Then I was like, "The implications."
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's
holy
not,
fuck.
not at all.
It's really funny. Then it stops being funny so quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and then for me, it gets funny again. And then you remember who's involved, and you're like, "Fuck, it can't be funny for that long." Fuck, it's absolutely insane, dude. Shit. I'm also waiting for updates about the story.
That's what the, dude.
I'll have more updates in 2 weeks, probably.
Well, if you get some, I want to know what I'm more interested in now in what the
school does.
What the school does,
Same.
because I think, to be honest, maybe the thing that the school does is absolutely nothing, because that would not surprise me given the country we live in.
Knowing Japanese schools doing absolutely nothing.
Doing absolutely nothing is what they're
goated,
good at.
yeah.
Yeah,
They love that.
That is the go-to move.
Man, oh god, Japan, please try to do something, anything else. I can give you a lighthearted story to refresh the mood if you like.
Please do.
I got a good one. So for those who know, I moved house. Not again. I moved house a while ago. So I'm living in a new area. I'm living in a big old apartment somewhere in Tokyo. I'm not gonna dox myself because I do it all the time. But I've been living there long enough that I'm kind of known in the area, as in no one looks at me twice. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, Scout the Afro. He lives in that building. We know this much, and we don't need to know anything else. And we see him, do a head nod, say hi.
He's around. Yeah,
It is what it is. Yeah. A couple of days ago, yesterday. This was yesterday. This is literally yesterday. Holy shit! The days are blending together. Yesterday, I'm going to this new Yamada Denki that opened near us.
Oh, nice.
Fucking fantastic! Oh my god, it's massive, dude. Five floors.
Ooh,
I didn't know we had
big.
this. I put a fridge there. I'll get to that. Fucking beautiful. So we're going to Yamada Denki. We're going to go hang out, grab some dinner afterwards, do the whole thing. As I'm leaving the apartment, these two old men are like just staring at me, just not in a mean way, just kind of like a fucking hell. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? And I was like, what's up, man? They're like, oh, we're still on apartment grounds, like in the parking lot area, basically.
Okay, yeah.
And they're like,
I've been to your house once.
Yeah, fair. But they're like, what? Hello, and I'm like, it's like, Nihongo, yowata, I used you, but fair, whatever, dude. And the guy's like, straight in with the hair. He's like, bro, is your hair natural? I'm like, yeah, it's my hair. He's like, oh, it's so cool. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Yes, this is my natural hair. And he's like, classic conversation, had it 1,000 times. He's like, can I touch your hair? I'm like, yeah, go for it, dude. I'm literally going to the fucking Denki son. I don't give a shit, dude. He's like, wow, your hair's so soft. I'm like, thank you. It's very well maintained. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So having this conversation about hair and stuff, and he's making old man jokes, and he's pretty Genki as fuck, and his boy is Genki, and they're all hanging out. Great vibes all around. And I start noticing stuff about this man. Dyed hair. He's got very short hair, but it's clearly dyed like orange. He's wearing orange tinted glasses. I would describe his look as retired Yakuza. Very chill. All his fingers, which is great, but his look was very suspicious. And I'm like, man, this man is so fucking sus. I love these people. What a fucking babe. What a sick guy. So we're talking, hanging out, and he's like, oh man, I've been talking your fucking ear off. Sorry about that. You can go. Don't worry about it. And he's like, oh man, by the way, my name is, I forget, he says his name. And I'm like, oh cool, I'm Jordan, little handshake. And he's like, by the way, I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm the owner of a store. And I go, yeah?
Okay.
What type of store? And he goes, oh, like little izakaya in the area. We got like drinks and food and such. And I'm like, retired Yakuza poi person owning a bar somewhere. This sounds fucking sick. I might have to jump in. This guy sounds like, you know what I mean? He's one of those people like 10 out of 10. I'm kind of involved in it. Sounds really cool. And he goes, oh, wait a minute. What are you doing in this like parking lot area? And I go, I live in the building. He goes, I live in the building. I go, oh yeah. He goes, oh, what floor are you? I'm like 5. He's like, I'm 4. And I'm like, no way. He's like, no way. And he's like, okay, we're still shaking hands.
Yeah.
But we've been shaking hands for like a minute now.
You're going to get robbed.
Oh, bro, he's fucking, no, dude. He pulls me in and he's like, do you drink? And I go, I'm British. Of course I drink. And he goes, he's fucking dying. He's pissing himself laughing. And he's like, listen, I love a drink. And I'm like, me too. And he's like, come to my bar for a drink. And I'm like, we're very close at the moment. It's getting very suspicious. I need you to promise me you're not going to fuck me. You know what I mean? Like, what is it going on here? I was like, is your wife home? He's like, yeah, my wife's home. I was like, okay, this should be okay, but I don't trust Japanese old men like that. And he's like, bring your wife. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, bring your wife, come to the bar, come for some drinks and dinner. It's all on me. It's payment for touching your hair like 5 times. Yada, yada, yada. His friends like on the bike, like, leave them alone. Come on, let's drinks are fucking warming up in the bar.
Yeah.
And his friend shouts over and his friend's like, basically like, leave him alone, blah, blah, blah. Then he's like, oh, is he offering you free drinks? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, you should definitely go. He'll definitely just give you a bunch of free drinks. It's like, I've known this man for like 20 years. The only customers that pay at his bar are people who aren't locals. So like all these Jordies just like drink for free. And then like everyone else pays. I was like, wait, how are you making profit? And he's like, oh, don't worry. I'll tell you the whole story when you visit my bar. Mm-hmm. So I'm here like, this man is dropping law. What the actual fuck? So I'm here like, fuck me. Is this man some kind of retired gangster and he's opened a bar? Or is he a very successful business? Because it could be either one. He's a very successful businessman and
he's got money and he just doesn't care.
It's only one of the two. And David, I'm so intrigued. Holy fuck. This is like a day or 2 days ago. Mm. I think I'm going to go to his bar like next week.
Okay.
And if the bar is sick, do you want to go to his bar as well?
We should, yeah. I haven't been around your way in a while.
Come. You can stay over. I got an extra room. It's fucking sick. And also, my area is... Oh my god, dude. My area is fucking amazing. Holy shit. I found... Adventures for my area. Found an Italian place. Went there for lunch.
Yeah.
So hanging out, Italian. They got a big, like, wood burning stove type thing. Really, really cool. We're eating Italian, hanging out, having a grand old time. Then it's the evening time. And I'm like, man, that Italian was great. Let me find it on the map. So I can save it for next time and also check out the reviews. The reviews are like 4.4 stars. I think over like 400 reviews. Great restaurant, right? That's really well done.
Yeah, anything over 4 in Japan is usually pretty
fucking fantastic. I'm looking and I'm like, it's a massive chunk of 5-star reviews. But a pretty decent chunk of 1-star reviews. That's really weird.
That's weird, yeah.
David, let me fucking find you some of these reviews.
But also, like... I don't know. I feel like Japanese people don't understand how a 5-star rating system works.
You are correct. Yeah.
Because, and it's not like the same way that I feel like Western people are like, they only rate 1 or 5. Like there's nothing in between. I feel like the Japanese people use the whole scale, but they don't understand how the scale works.
No.
They'll be like, this is the best food I've ever eaten. It literally gave me an orgasm.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe how good it was. I will come here again. 3 stars.
3 stars. 3 stars.
And it's like, your fucking review does not match your star rating. What the shit?
Okay, ready? Here's one of the reviews.
Yeah.
Okay. When it first opened, reservations were required, but these days you can come in any time. They have an authentic pizza oven, and the pizza is hot, crispy, and very delicious. Since I had children with me, I thought it would be nice to order a more basic pasta menu. The first thing I ordered was an appetizer, a pizza, and then some kind of a sausage dish. But the order they came out in was weird. The appetizer came out after I'd already eaten the pizza. It looked like I was having a feast. It's a shame I couldn't fully enjoy the caprese or the benga karuda. I realize the timing that food comes out is very important. Due to the arrogant attitude of the staff, the taste of the food is reduced by half. What star review did this person give the restaurant?
5.
1.
1. Okay.
1. 1? Hold on.
Food was fucking excellent. 1 star. Okay.
Also, very important part, okay?
Yeah.
I ordered the appetizer first, then the pizza, then a sausage, and a bunch of other shit, and the order it came out in was whatever. I'm annoyed that I was too full. You ordered a bunch of food. Okay, listen again. He ordered too much food.
Yeah,
And now he's complaining
that they gave him exactly what he wanted.
He's literally complaining they gave him too much food. He's like, this is way too much, and the order it came out in was weird. I'm like, you ordered all of that.
Yeah.
This isn't a 1-star review. The owner I met the owner. He's amazing. The owner is fucking brutal. The owner responds to everything. He responds, "You've made some critical comments, but why do you come back every time, even though it makes you feel uncomfortable? If you don't like it, you don't need to come back in the future. Please understand that food may be served a little later or later. when it's busy. He doesn't hold back. All of his like replies, his comments are like, "You don't have to come here." Like,
yeah, I
don't
mean,
come back
Japan is
again.
not struggling for Italian restaurants.
No.
I'll say that much.
No, it's
I
not.
have at least 3 within walking distance of my house.
Fuck is good. Hold on. This is the delivery one. Okay. Oh, also this guy has an ongoing feud with Uber drivers. It's amazing.
The reviewer?
Yeah. No. The owner of the
Oh,
restaurant.
the owner. Oh, okay,
The owner has an ongoing feud with Uber drivers
Sure,
because
yeah.
the restaurant isn't that big, and he
No.
doesn't want Uber drivers coming into the restaurant. He wants them to wait outside and just wait for the restaurant. They will
They'll
come
bring it
outside.
outside and give it to you.
Exactly,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
So his ongoing feud is that on the door
Yeah.
it says like, wait outside. We will bring you the pizza. And Uber drivers keep coming in and being like, "Oh, Uber this." And he's like, "Shut up and get the fuck out of it. I can see you there. Shut up and get the fuck out of my restaurant. You're ruining the fucking on
Yeah.
my restaurant." And he has he has some fucking borderline racist shit he comes out with, dude, and it's fucking hilarious. Let me find it. One of these ones was like, he basically said to the Uber driver, "I don't think you're legally allowed to be here." Like, I'm dead.
What the fuck?
I'm dead. I'm gonna find it. I'm deadly serious. Okay. Is this the one? Oh, this is not the one. This is a different one. 1-star review. 1 star because I didn't like the taste. Regarding the reply from the owner, I had a mini tomato pizza. I can't tell you about the time because I don't want to be identified and I don't want to be given a refund. It's outrageous and even frightening to be told that just by posting something you don't like, you're going to report it to the police. In fact, I felt very unpleasant. I felt very bad because it was automatically labeled as having a special taste. Owner replies, "Many customers were satisfied with our seasoning. We cannot accommodate to only some people with special tastes." What did you order and what time today? Which item did not suit you? If you can explain, we will refund the full amount of the items in question. Please note that there have been many cases of harassment and nuisance recently. If we do not receive a reply, we will file a report. We will file a police report in your name. Bro is fucking, dude, he's insane. He makes a great pizza, but he's insane.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I wonder about like restaurateurs where you get like what is it, like the kitchen nightmares?
Oh, yeah,
like
this is
people who are just like absolutely delusional and like crazy about their fucking restaurant. And
It's him. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
There's one more. Right. This is the one that he's commented this last line before, and I find it hilarious. So this is a delivery driver. It's one of his ongoing wars he has. So the person's name is clearly Vietnamese. It's like Nguyen something. Yeah. So I went to the shop to pick up some educational items for a couple of 1 second. So he went to the shop to pick up some items, but no one came out. I opened the door a crack and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm like Uber delivery driver." But the man did not answer. I waited another 2 minutes, but the man did not do anything. Because the time to deliver to the customer was like, there's like a limited time which you can pick up and deliver.
Yeah.
I opened the door to enter the restaurant, and the owners started to curse me out, said I was a bad man, and sort of approached me like he wanted to hit me. If you don't like delivery staff, why do the Uber option? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Honestly, a fair comment. Because this man has argued so much with Uber drivers in the reviews. I'm like, dude, stop doing Uber.
Yeah.
Do pick up only. Just stop doing Uber. I guess Uber must be a massive part of this guy's like a revenue or
Sales
something.
revenue,
'Cause
yeah.
of course it's one of the only good pizza places in the area. But he needs to stop, because here's his comment. Uber Demai is
Demai
is like
their delivery service. Yeah.
It's like a weird Japanese delivery service. So Uber Demai delivery staff, please be sure to follow the precautions when picking up your delivery. It is clearly written at the entrance, so please read it first. Please do not cut in line while customers are serving customers inside the store. It's very annoying. I assume that's meant to be while we're serving people inside the store. It's very annoying. So I'm reading a translation. It's very bad. It's very annoying. Please. Okay, here's what gets fucked up. Because up till there, you're like, okay.
Sure, fair. Yeah.
And then he takes it a little bit too far. He goes, please study Japanese common sense. It seems that your country, there is no custom of following the queue. Please don't come to collect deliveries here ever again. Are you even working at pizza places? Like, have you even worked at pizza places before? So at this stage, I'm like, man, this guy's he's kind of broken. His brain is kind of atrocious. A pool of soup, if you will. Because up until this part of his retort, I'm like, you got little shadows of racism in there. Do you know Japanese custom? He's got the whole your country thing in there. I can feel the venom dripping off this comment. But up till now, there's nothing I would say is nothing's borderline. Nothing's gone over the line.
No.
He's caressing that line, my boy. But it's not gone over yet. Then he has these last 3 lines, and I'm like, ooh, wow. And these 3 lines, he's copied and pasted them to almost every single Uber driver.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They read, there have been a lot of crimes and illegal entries by Vietnamese and foreigners in recent years. So I'll be reporting this and you to the Immigration Bureau. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Based on what?
Based on what? Based on what, dude?
That I came to do my job at your fucking pizza place that you've opted in to do Uber delivery for?
What the actual fuck?
Man, that's
right?
that's like definitely a place where I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to this cunt anymore. Like,
we were like, what a delicious pizza. Because the pizza was delicious. We were like, what a pizza pie. Wood burning stove. Delectable. I can't wait to go again to try their pasta to finalize his pizza pasta. Then I saw the reviews and I was like, oh, never again.
But I don't know if I'm okay with going to Adolf Hitler's Pizza Palace.
This.
Right? Like
this. So we saw that afterwards and I was like, man, if I'd seen that before, I would not be here. But it does make sense. When I went out, it was at lunchtime. I go in at lunchtime. There are 2 Obachan having a bevy, eating some pizza pasta. We come in, we're like, it's like 30 minutes to like lunchtime rush over.
Yeah.
And the store looks like there's not been much of a rush. You know what I mean? We walk in and we're like, yo, space for 2 more. And the guy's like, yeah, put up a chair. And we're like, crazy. Because if this was the end of your rush, you'd be like, we only got pasta left. There's no more pizza in this pizza pasta combo, you know? Sure, come in, put up a chair, gang. Other guy comes in like...
Racists do tend to make great food. Interesting phenomenon.
Right. Some, not British. Listen, British racists do not make great food unless you find beans and toast be a culinary delight. These racists are really struggling. But, so we come in, we're like, oh, the restaurant's kind of empty. But, you know, it is what it is. We eat pizza. Sounds really great. During our eating of the pizza, guy comes in, orders like pasta. He like fucking howls it, leaves again. And I'm like, that was the only other guy to come in the restaurant while we were there, like, the entire time. I'm like, oh, it's weird. Probably because it's near like the end of like the lunchtime rush. That's probably the reason.
Sure.
And then we see the reviews and I'm like, oh, that's not the reason. It's because this guy's a fucking cunt. Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with this person? Like, your restaurant's going to close down. Your area, the area he started the restaurant, without doxing myself too much, but the area I'm currently living in does have a pretty nice, diverse swath of people there. Yeah. There's people from all walks of life. The new Aeon Mall thing that opened near me, there's a fucking durian there. There was durian in the store. I know.
A what?
A durian. The big fucking stinky fruit.
Yeah. That's not that crazy.
It's pretty. There was a lot of them. It's pretty crazy. I've not seen them in like any of the areas I've not seen them in any of the areas I've ever lived in. So that's, for me, I was like, that's crazy. There's clearly like a nice, diverse population here. And you got Vietnamese there, there's Filipinos there, you got like other black guys there and stuff. Like, I don't feel like I'm an outsider in this area. It's very nice, very comfortable to live in, basically. So for a man to open a fucking pizza pasta joint and be like, fucking, I'm gonna call immigration on you because you knocked my door and you said Uber des. Your restaurant's not gonna last very long. It's only been open for a year or two, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Fuck me.
And
dude.
Also, like, you don't think immigration is gonna get fucking annoyed by you reporting every Vietnamese guy that comes to your pizza pasta place?
Could you imagine? Oh man, it's Tanaka from Pizza Pasta Incorporated. It's the Vietnamese again. It's like, oh fuck.
Listen, Mr. Win came by again, and he's just fucking. I can't stand him. And then the immigration guy goes like, 80% of fucking people from Vietnam are named Win. Like which fucking guy?
First name, description. You get a picture of his Zadio card. You didn't. What do you want from me?
First name Pham. Last name Win.
Last name Win.
80% of the population. Same name.
He was an Uber driver. Okay. You've narrowed it down. Cool. 1%. Great. What do you want from me, dude? Like, what a fucking piss take. What an absolute piss take. But yeah, I'm very sad that my very short-lived favorite pizza place in the area turned up to be a racist place.
Listen, Italy was part of the Axis powers. They just
that why there's so many pizza places here?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yes. Probably.
Yeah, definitely. They only employ two things: Italian racism and fucking pizza pasta. Fucking pizza pasta. So, oh, dude. You know, I hate
it. It is true though. There's a lot of fucking Italian food here.
There's so much Italian food here, and most of it is dog shit. Have you seen those like the Japanese Italian pizza fusion places where they take things too far and they're dog shit?
Like Pizza Hut?
Yeah, like Pizza Hut. Yeah. Like Pizza Hut, but the base of the pizza is like an Italian style pizza. Like they'll get good dough.
Sure.
And they're like, oh my God, we've like proofed this dough from the mother yeast from the homeland of Italy.
Sure,
and they'll make this great dough. And they're like, oh man, we got the marinara sauce straight from marinara, dude. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. Little cheese, little fucking mozzarella, it's gonna be great. And then they go, oh, my Japanese side is tingling. Fuck God. Someone cut up little wieners and put it on that fucking pizza. Fuck me, dude. Come on, man, get it done.
It just doesn't have enough corn.
Fuck, dude, it's not enough corn. Yo, someone squirt some mayo on that fucking pizza, dude. Fuck, man. Yo,
you know what? I kind of like corn on pizza now.
Corn on pizza can stay.
It can be okay. It depends on what it's with. I know that is like fucking sacrilege.
Yeah.
But it's kind of okay.
Corn on pizza can stay. Shirasu on pizza can go. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's gross.
Dude, I saw a miso pizza.
Like miso sauce?
Like paste, yeah.
Do you guys prefer American pizza or Italian pizza? Ooh.
What's American pizza? Like the Chicago and there's
yeah,
cheese with the sauce in
define
the
American pizza because there's many different types. Like, are we talking New York? We talking Chicago? We talk like what are we talking?
We're talking Chicago. We're talking New York. Is New York the one really big slice of shit pizza? Is that the New York one? Where it's
yeah. Where you gotta like fold it. I mean, like you can get really good New York pizza in like Daikanyama or whatever.
Are you sure?
At,
Pizza Slice.
Pizza Slice. Yeah, Pizza Slice is fucking good. Pizza Slice has like really good actual like New York style pizza.
Pizza Slice has better American pizza than America.
Dude. Yeah, probably.
Do you know what it is? Just because they care. taste the love.
Least racist pizza place.
Listen, I walk into Pizza Slice. I only get called the N-word 3 times. I mean, that's
how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good, dude. And one of those times was in Spanish, so it doesn't even count. They could have been ordering a drink. Yeah, who am I to judge? Dude, fucking.
Is that how we're gonna measure
These
like
places?
Italian? It's like the N-word scale. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's 1 to 5 N-words.
Yeah. I walk in, I'm like 3 out of 5 N-words. Honey, grab your coat. We're leaving. Sorry. I said I would take you somewhere nice tonight. This is insane. Wow.
Yeah.
What? 4 N-words and the C word, boys. Take your jacket off.
I don't know. You know,
here.
Italian being like margherita pizza and American being pepperoni or whatever.
I hate pepperoni.
I think more than anything, pizza is differentiated by style, not by flavor.
Yeah. Because go on.
Like, even if you're looking at American pizza, right? Chicago pizza versus New York style pizza, they're both
very different.
pizza, but they're very different.
Chicago?
And then Italian style pizza is like completely different, but like you kind of can get pepperoni for all 3. So
Chicago pizza doesn't feel like it. It's a pie. It's not a pizza, is it? It's literally a pie, right?
Technically, it's pizza.
Are you sure?
It's a pizza pie.
Is that what it is? It's literally a pizza pie.
It's an actual pizza pie.
The Chicago's, they've done it. It's 50% pizza, 50% pie.
Yep.
I'm not the biggest fan of I'm not the biggest fan of.
Should I just put on some fucking like?
Please do.
Type
in racist Italian music.
Royalty-free racist Italian music.
David's currently searching racist Italian music. # not Nintendo. # don't sue me. Did 100%. Find the. The fact that you
Yeah. I'm sure I could find it. It's just whether it's gonna play on the. I'll turn down the desktop audio so I can hear some Italian music. I'll play it through my headphones.
I guess real Italian pizza versus whatever you call the style Domino's makes. Domino's makes like weird bread pizza. Do you know what? If I have to choose, I'll probably go Italian pizza over weird bread style Domino's pizza, especially considering like. Ooh,
there we go. That's some very.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Very.
How Italian is that? My God.
I'm telling you, when I go to the pizza place, I don't want corn and mayonnaise on my pizza.
Let me get this music.
I want a spicy chorizo.
Oh, it's the classic one as well. The fucking fucking hell, dude. This is.
I don't think the unfortunate thing is like this music will not play during the edit unless I add it in.
No. This is one of those like. You come to me in my pizzeria.
You come to me in my pizzeria.
Whose wedding was it? In the is this The Sopranos where it's someone's wedding and someone comes to him and is.
I think you're thinking of The Godfather, but
I've never seen either of them. I think it's my. You come to me on the day of my dog's wedding.
Yeah, it's The
you
Godfather.
you only call me the N-word twice. This is a good establishment.
This piece of place isn't worth 3 N-words.
Listen, on the N-word times this morning, they gave us 7 gabagoos out of 10. So fucking stupid.
Son, why can't you be more like Domino's and put cilantro all over your pizza? I just want a pizza that's completely cilantro.
That voice with this music is so fucking funny. I got so stupid. What the fuck is this? Sorry, you feel that to your ear.
I went to Asia
Funny.
on my business trip and they had boba on pizza. I just can't do
I
it.
can't do it anymore. Fuck me, dude. Oh, I love Italy. Just check the racist times were cancelled.
Yeah,
for,
I'm gonna have to just insert the mafia dinner music to this fucking section.
Dude, Dan said, I found a CD of an Italian restaurant music at the thrift store for $2 and it's glorious. Dude, I swear to God. Yeah, man, Euro is great. It's fucking sick. Oh man, I bought a new fridge. Okay.
Okay.
You'll like this. This is really fucking funny. This is a story about justice, my boys. So lock in. So I need a new fridge. We got a tiny little one person only lives here shitty fridge, and I wanted a big like 2-door, big old freezer, like double freezer stuff. You know what I mean? Like the really deep, big ass fridges. I wanted one of those. So like. I went to
a freezer you can store at least 3 pizza pies.
I need at least 7 gabagools in this fridge. Oh, you actually can, dude. There was one that had like in the.
It's got pizza.
No, legitimately, there was like a showed how many pizzas you could fit in this. I kept slapping the fridges, being like, "You can fit so many pizzas in this bad boy." The miss was not happy. He was like, "Stop slapping the fridges." So like, I walk around Yamada Denki, and I'm like, it's just me at the time.
Yeah.
I'm just wandering around by myself, just being like, man. I need to buy one of these fridges, you know what I'm saying? I get one of these big boys. So I'm looking around, taking photos. There's like signs like, do not take photos. And I'm like, it's kind of
They don't want you to compare fridge sizes.
It's the fucking opening sale for this store. Shut the fuck up. Let me compare shit, fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going around, I'm finding fridges, yada, yada, yada. And for those who don't know, in Yamada Denki, okay, when you buy something in Yamada Denki, the person that sells it to you gets commission.
Correct.
They get some, which is why, very importantly, you can like bargain, you can like get lower prices in Yamada Denki. The fridge I wanted to buy, the total cost of it was like Hachiman, like 80,000 yen for for big boy fridge. Score. I was willing to spend 120,000. So I was like, gang, easy. But as I'm searching for fridges, okay, there are these salespeople in the area swanning around. Now I'm just one man by myself, but I got a Rakuten.
They wanna sell you some fucking.
That's fine. I'm here to actively buy a fridge today. Like on this day, I'm leaving with a fridge. I'm not coming here to peruse. I'm coming to buy a fridge. I had a question about a fridge, and I go to man. I go, see what I'm saying. Bro looks at me. He's like, shoshimate kudasai, and then just slowly walks away and walks to like this couple that were looking around, and I go, you fucking cunt. You think that this couple, that these 2 young dickheads are going to buy a fridge on this day. So you're swanning to them like, the couple's here. They're definitely buying a fridge. No, these cunts are perusing. They're escaping from the heat. They're enjoying the free AC. I have credit card in hand, ready to buy. I mean, I'm wearing, bro, literally, I'm wearing Crocs. I'm here about business. I ain't here to fuck around. Like,
you don't stand on business when you're wearing Crocs.
Bro, I'm standing on bit. I'm ready to buy a fucking fridge. So I'm like, she was saying, acknowledge me. Vibes talks to this, he runs to this couple and said, and I'm like, wow, the audacity. All right, fair enough. Fuck you then. So I keep walking around, I'm looking at fridges. I find the one I want. Call the miss. I'm like, yo, we found the fridge. Get up here. She's on the way up. I see the same sales guy. The fucking stupid couple. They don't buy shit. Of course they don't. Young, poor couple. They're clearly students. Idiot. They leave. I'm like, what a cunt. What a dickhead. This kind of youngish guy comes over. I'm standing by my fridge looking at the one I want. And someone goes, good. Young guy comes up. I got both headphones in now. I was like, fuck these guys. Guy's like, need some help? Ooh. Headphones. Like, you good? You need some help? And I was like, probably going to buy this fridge. And he goes, oh, it's a really good fridge. Do you want to like compare and see some stuff? Yada, yada. I was like, nope. I've just done that. I was like, I've just walked around, looked at fridges. I'm going to buy this fridge. And he goes, I came to help. And I was like, no, I'm good. He's like, do you want anything? I was like, nope. He's like, stay. I was like, stay in the area. The missus is going to come look at this fridge as well. We're going to make some comparisons between 2 or 3 fridges. And we're going to buy a fridge in the next like 15, 20 minutes. Stay in the area. That's your sale. You're the only person who's come to me to be like, hey,
do you need help with some
do you know something? Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
gang, this is my guy. I remember you. Give me your card. Cool. Gang. So like, we're looking at fridges. Took about 20, 30 minutes to like finally decide on the one I wanted originally. So we're good. Cool. I'm looking for my guy. Can't find him anywhere. But now there's a Japanese person next to me. Now there's a Japanese. So now suddenly that same old cunt. Oh. Jackson touchy. Fridges. Da, 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 da. I say in English. I'm like, no, we don't talk to this guy. He's like, why? And I was like, I'll explain later, but not this guy. Not this guy. So I was like, no, we're good. We're good. He's like, oh, earlier I saw you were talking to my colleague. He's like not here right now. I was like, we're good. He's like, oh, we're good. Like, fuck. I say like 5 times, like, we're, because I think he knows now. He's like, oh, I know. These guys are 100% buying a fridge. I've been in this area looking at fridges for 45 minutes now. He knows we're buying, and he's trying to like snipe sales. I was like, no, we're good. 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 Finally, he's like, oh, okay. I was like, oh. And he comes up. I was like, if you see your colleague, tell him to come find me. Tell him we're ready. And he goes, hi. I go, if you see your colleague, tell him we're ready. He's like, oh, my colleague is busy. I was like, no. If you see your colleague, tell him. He fucks off. Obviously, Mrs. like, what the fuck was that about? And I explained it. I was like, dude, I was looking for a fridge. I asked him for help. He basically told me to fuck off. Spoke to a Japanese couple instead. Like, he wasn't doing anything. Yeah. He wasn't like...
he wasn't busy.
He wasn't clearly helping them, and then like, I was like in the way. No. He was standing doing nothing. I asked for help, and he ran away. He was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking... And he darted away.
Right.
I was like, bro, he's not getting the sale. We waited an extra like 5 minutes. Guy comes, he was like, I'm really sorry. My manager asked me to fucking do something over there. And I was like, let me guess, is that your manager? He goes, oh yeah. And I go, fucking you. What a cunt. Manager told him, hey, fuck
Go
off
over there. Yeah.
Fuck off there and look at that television for 5 minutes. Made him fuck off to try to steal his sale. What a fucking cunt. What a cunt. Wow.
That's
right? I was gonna do a whole like
I've definitely this is maybe deep David lore. I used to work at a Costco.
Let's go.
I used to work at Costco.
Good man.
And we would get commission on certain things but not other stuff.
Oh,
right?
Cool.
So on televisions, electronics, we didn't get anything. But
really?
But Costco sells jewelry.
No way.
And if we sell jewelry, you get mega commission.
Holy
like
shit.
Insane commission. Maybe it was just at the one I was at. I don't know what the thing was, but like, so it would be annoying when you have like a manager that would be like, hey, I'm just going to sit on the fucking jewelry all day.
Yeah, bitch.
And it's like, are you fucking like
fuck off.
Fuck you. Like
yeah.
I could sell TVs like no one's business, right? But like I'm not getting commission on it, so like I kind of don't care.
Who cares? Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, there's definitely like, it was annoying mostly because like, one at the time, I was like out of high school. What the fuck do I?
Dude,
like,
come on.
I'm like, what the fuck do I? One, like, I want money, but we got paid pretty good.
Yeah.
I want money. Two, what the fuck do I know about jewelry? I'm like fucking 18 years old, out of high school.
I'm a child.
Yeah, like I don't know shit. Is it 24 carats? That sounds expensive. Sure.
I don't know, fucking bitch. Vegetable house around the corner. What you talking about, dude? Carrots.
Exactly.
Fuck off, man. God
Yeah.
damn.
But yeah, so like it became annoying when like your upper manager would just like always hold on to the jewelry keys, and
What
you're
a
just like,
bitch.
I fucking hate you, so
Dude,
much.
as soon as I learned that like commission can be made in Yamada Denki, and then a lot of like stuff is very negotiable. Since I realized, dude, I was planning to go so hardball. Like I was telling them, I was like, yo, step aside, I'm gonna go fucking hardball. I'm gonna get like a mad discount. It's gonna be sick. At least it's my off. I was thinking, and then I waited for the guy, like, oh boy, he came up and I was like, what happened? He's like, oh, manager basically. He's like, oh, I something to do over there. Manager said I had to like help out over there, and I was like, glad you're back. He's like, oh, I'm really sorry I made you wait. I was like, no, it's fine, dude, don't wait for you. Like we spoke initially. You're the only guy who came up and was like, hey, like, do you need help? Blah blah blah. And I was like, cool, no worries, man. So he's like, decide on the fridge. I was like, this is the fridge. We'll take it. And he's like, oh yeah. I was like, yep. I was like, oh yeah. Originally I was gonna haggle, but we're good. You got it hard enough. Fuck it, let's go. And the guy was like, you know, like, nothing. I was like, nope. He's like, all right, hold on, fucking no. He's like, all right, we have like this new program where if you give us your old fridge, we'll give you a discount on.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna buy a new fridge as well.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Holy shit, dude.
So yeah,
dude, I got 16,000 off the fridge.
Holy fuck!
Right? If your fridge is really, really old, you can get up to 25,000. I'm a commercial. You can get up to
$25,000 off if you order within the next 4 minutes.
No, you actually can. It's fucking insane. I think if your fridge is over 20 years old, like it's gonna be old as fuck. They'll give you 25,000 yen off
It still
the fridge.
runs on like fucking Freon gas.
Yeah, it's the ones that are basically killing the environment. They're like, if your fridge
we
is...
need to get rid of those.
Yeah, get rid of that shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? So like, our fridge isn't that old, but it's old enough where they were like, yeah, we'll give you like Ichiban Oxen for that fridge. And I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So then like, we're doing all this stuff and there's like, because it had just opened, there's also like, hey, open day discounts.
Right.
It was like 10% on top of that. And then he gave me a booklet which had 2,500 yen of like coupons on it. And I was like, bro, you're just throwing me shit. And he's like, oh, do you have the app? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, I recommend you download the app. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I recommend you download the app. And I'm like, gotcha, read it loud and clear. So I download the app, I sign in, and he's like, oh, wow, you have our app? Oh, man.
Weird.
Literally, I was like,
You saved this much more money.
Literally, he's like, wow, you've just saved an extra 5%. And also, scan. You've just had, here's 4,000 points. And I'm like, so that's what? 10,000 yen in total of extra money that I can use to come back and buy like a washing machine, which we're going to buy like next month. I was like, bro, come.
So we're thinking about buying fridge and washing machine. So we're probably going to go in with the double pronged attack of being like, we'll buy both if you decrease the price by this much.
Dude. Oh my god, I love haggling in Yamada Denki. Holy fucking shit. When you're buying shit, like you're there to buy, you're not there to look at shit. The whole fucking atmosphere of the store changes. When I bought my oven and like my TV and everything, then I was like haggling and shit. I had someone bring me coffee. Like I'm sitting down, signing paper.
Bro, like, hey, do you want
coffee? It wasn't like a little shitty plastic cup in a weird container thing. It was like a can of like, they were like, yo, you want a canned coffee? You want it? And it was a Tully's Black, dude. I was like, yo, yeah, here. Which Jihan bike you get this from? God damn, it was good stuff as well. It's like, but it's cool. But the shopping experience in Japan is fucking unbeaten. It's so cool. But end of the day, so we buy all this stuff. We like set up a delivery date. Guy is like, thanks. Like he's like, this is my first sale of the day. I'm like, bro, it's like 5 p.m. dude. It's like shit, man. And he's like, yeah, I'm new. I'm like I think he's a student or he either is.
I wonder how much commission they get.
I don't know. We should look it up. It's cool. Guy was either like a student or just graduated or like frita or something, like what's frita in English? Frita? Free
time? I don't know.
Frita's like you only work part-time jobs.
Oh.
Yeah, like a
freelancer type of.
Yeah, basically. So he was like, oh, this commission is great. Or like, well, this job is great. First sale is really good. Yada, yada. And I was like, fantastic. Then we told him, we were like, hey, we'll be back in like 2 weeks to buy a washing machine. Give me your card. So we take his card. It has like the days he's working. I was like, all right, we'll come to his washing machine. But I was like, prepare yourself because next time I come back for this machine, I will be haggling. and you've never seen a haggler like me, because I'm very ready to just not buy shit.
Interesting. Okay,
How
so
much they
it
make?
says Yamada Denki's commission structure is not publicly available. However, it is known that they do have a commission-based system in addition to base salary for some sales positions.
Yeah.
The exact amount or percentage of commission varies based on factors like the specific product, sales target, and individual's performance.
Wow, dude. Fuck.
So you might be making more or less depending on what product you're selling to. So
damn, that sucks. Like you sell a Toshiba fridge, it's only worth X amount, but a whatever fridge worth more.
Yeah.
Man, the Japanese sales structure never makes any sense to me. It's always very much like, how do we make this the most convoluted, stupid structure in the world?
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
That way no one can check. That's why it's not publicly available. It's probably sent to the press and they're like, we don't make heads or tails of this, dude. Fuck this.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
What the hell is all this? Now I see the podcast get some sponsors again. Yeah, fuck off.
If only.
Oh, we probably could eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll send some emails actually. There's people I've been meaning to reach out to that I should probably jump into.
Speaking of that, I was like, we should get some guests on.
Oh, Akasan reached out to me recently. He wants to jump on the podcast. He was saying.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know Akasan?
I know who he is. Yeah.
He does a bunch of interesting stuff in Japan. I think he'd be a very fun guest.
Interesting is maybe not the word I'd use, but yeah, sure.
What did you use? A lot.
Maybe the less I say, the better before we
defo. But
have a discussion.
I wanna dive into like what because he's been here for a while.
He has. He's what you would say is old man.
He's an old man. He's an old man. Yeah.
But yeah, he's been around for forever.
I would like to hear more of his story in Japan, what he's done here, basically. There are a few people who I've reached out to who want to dive into the podcast.
We should, yeah, because like last person we had on was like
it was a while ago, yeah,
over a year ago.
Yeah. It was a while ago.
I don't know.
No.
Oh, weird. Oh, I don't like. Google AI. You're creepy.
No, it's a lot, dude. Don't use it.
But like it comes up on like the thing.
Oh, the top.
And
yeah.
It's just like weird. Yeah, it's like got our Instagram and
you know Google AI is actually slowly destroying the internet. Apparently, have you heard about this? So, Google is like the most used search engine, right?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
The way Google is meant to be used, the way their AdSense or whatever works is that you use Google and you type in like, I don't know, the best, I don't know, whatever you're typing in. Who was the president of America during these time periods? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And then what do you normally do? You click on Wikipedia, or you go to presidents.com, or you go to some other
presidents.com.
You go to some
presidents.com. So where you buy presidents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted like a JFK on discount.
See, I need a couple more Lincolns for my set. I'm making a whole bowling thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It's like you go into a different website from the Google search engine, basically, right? Mm-hmm. And that's how like money is made for everyone. But now this new weird AI scraping thing they have, people aren't clicking on the websites.
No, because they're just like they'll read the AI summary and go, okay, cool.
And that AI summary isn't always correct.
No, that I know for a fact.
Dude, there are certain things I've searched and AI has been like, oh yeah, it's definitely this, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's not even remotely correct.
So let me put it this way: as far as like the last person who's been on this podcast is Jay.
Oh shit!
Do you know when?
Is that when I wasn't here? Oh, as in time period? Before Christmas? 2023?
Yeah, 2023.
Fucking hell, dude.
2023.
Oh, good point. Shit. I'll reach out. I guess
so it's 2 years ago since a guest
dude.
episode. I think we need to.
We'll do some episodes. I'm fine.
Yeah, we should get some people.
Give me a actually, I should the audience. Audience, give me a genre or an idea of the type of stories you'd want to hear in Japan, and I can definitely find a person to cover said stories pretty easily. To be fair.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, I'll be fine. We can do that. That's fun. We could always get. Actually, yeah, we can get him on. Okay, I'm scrolling Instagram, looking at my people that I know instead of actually like talking. But yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's easy. That's very easy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're almost at an hour and a half here.
Jesus Christ,
so we want to wrap it up. You got anything else that's going on?
I mean, I have a lot of stuff going on, but it has been 2 weeks. But it's fine. We can yeah, we're probably there. I had a visa story, but my visa story is still technically happening currently. So I can tell that in 2 weeks once everything's like resolved.
Once everything's resolved.
Yeah. Dude, let me... Shaq Show people don't listen. Just don't. Very briefly, my company's hired a legal company to do, like a law firm.
Yeah.
To do our visas, which is great. Makes everything a lot easier. I don't have to go anywhere. I just like send them my shit and I'm done. Okay. The legal company goes, oh man, Jordan, do you know what we need? Your tax stuff.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, that's right. I thought it was weird you didn't ask, but I assumed you got it from the company. No worries. They're like, it's cool. Want to pop down to the fucking city ward office and just pick those up and send them down? I'm like, easy. Couldn't be easier. I'll do it right now. So I go to the ward office, I fill in the form, hand them the shit. I'm like, hey, I need these documents. There should be 2 of them. They go, cool, no worries. We'll get that sorted for you. And I go, thanks so much. Documents come out. It's only 1 sheet of paper. I'm like, weird. There should be 2 sheets. Maybe they've changed it. I'm in a new ward. I don't know how things are done in this ward. I'll ask.
Sure.
I'm going to ask. I'm going to do the adult thing and ask the questions. So I pull out the email that I got from the legal office and I zoom into the parts that there's a very clear sentence in English and in Japanese, very importantly. And it says, please get these 2 documents. Cha-cha. Mm-hmm. And I say to the woman, hey, one behind the counter, just need to confirm, is this document currently sitting in front of me? These 2 documents. And she goes, yeah. And I go, just want to confirm, these are the documents. She goes, yep. And I go, excellent. Cool. And I leave, little envelope, post it off, job done. Legal office calls me like, yo, what happened to your second document? And I go, what? Wait, what do you mean? She goes, you have like the form that shows how much tax you paid, but you don't have the form that shows how much tax something other thing. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, no, hold on. No, I spoke to the people in the ward office.
They said,
yeah, I was like, I literally asked them like, is this? And they said, yes.
Yeah.
And then I asked them again and they said, yeah. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Legal team came back with, they were like, do you know what happened? 1, they don't listen. And 2, they probably saw that your other form is like, it has like 0 on it. Because technically you've not paid anything in that ward yet. Because you've just moved. Yeah. So they just assumed he doesn't need it. So instead of asking you and confirming, they've just assumed you don't need it because the result on it is 0 yen, basically.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
If it's 0 yen, they're like, okay, that's weird, but sure.
He doesn't need this form, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that it was written down, she goes, they thought that would happen. That's why they wrote them both down. And I was like, yeah, I thought that showing them the thing with both documents on it would have them print the thing I needed.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, we both thought, didn't we? And I go, well, guess I'm going back to the fucking ward office. She goes, yeah, you kind of have to.
You need to stop thinking.
Dude, honestly, we need to stop assuming that like the prefectural officer doing anything.
Yeah.
So what happened was they ended up printing me. They made me, if I can find it, a legal. It's so fucking funny. I found it. Okay. They were like, okay, cool. Seems that your office is fucking stupid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write you a legal document. So they wrote me this document. I can't show it on camera because there's all my information on it. But they wrote me this document to basically show to the ward office.
The person, yeah.
And it's basically a legal document that says, hey, shithead, give him all the papers he needs because we need them for his visa stuff. Stop fucking around. And she goes, show that to the ward office and they'll give you all the information you need. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I've gone back to the ward office like 3 times already and I'm just fucking sick of it. I just want my visa like immediately because for those who don't know, currently the Japanese visa process is so backed up, it's going to take weeks for anything to go through. Right? So like,
yep.
This fucking sucks, dude. Any week wasted is another week and a half I have to wait, basically. That's 100 forms going in front of me, basically. But I'll give you the update on everything going on with that probably next 2 weeks. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the show for this week. We'll see you in 2
weeks.
Anything happening for you
the next 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah, big holiday on the 21st is happening, remember? That's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah, right. Marine Day. Yeah.
Got a big 3-day weekend. I might do something that I'm not entirely sure yet. My cafe's opening soon, so we're testing recipes. Man, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Bunch of work stuff.
My birthday's on the Friday.
Birthday's on the Friday. Holy shit, dude. Which birthday next week?
Not to reference what we were talking about before, but listen, I can't take your money. I gotta. I got a birthday to attend.
Got a birthday to attend. It's your birthday next week, right?
No, week after next.
18th?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Any plans?
No, that's not true. I am going. I'm going out, but on the Sunday, not.
Oh, that's nice.
Because we're gonna record on the 19th, so
if we're gonna go on the 19th, we can change to the 18th instead. I'm good with that.
It doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't give a shit.
For the whole weekend, we can do on the 18th as well. Either way.
Sure. Yeah. Every day's the 18th. Why not?
Choose these. All right, dude. I'll let you go then. All guys, we're gonna love you, leave you, and I'll see you next 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
That's Shiro.